Good evening, viewers. Welcome to ShowBiz Movement. As we all know, this is the show that's been out for a while, but now it's back again to bring your closest artist next to you. And the show this time it's about telling people exactly what their favorite artists are doing and what they're up to during lockdown. But anyway, as we all know today, I've got a special guest here that I've been advertising only. That's nobody. The UK Sierra Leone UK based artist all the way from South London called Five Star General. Five Star General, welcome to Showbiz Movement.
Thank you very much, Mr. Buba. Thank you for having me. I really
Man,
appreciate it.
Everything is good, man. You're welcome live on Heritage TV, brother. How is everything? How you coping?
Yeah, I'm good. It's just that we're all stressed because of this trouble around the world right now. The pandemic is frustrating everybody so far. It's a pity that our people have to go through this. We all have to go through this. But that's life. Sometimes troubles comes, but we'll conquer definitely. We stand strong.
Yeah, that's good, man. I like the vibes. That's the very positive vibes out there. This is it. This is what we were talking about. People sending positive vibes to each other right now. That's what we need. Because in the meantime, Showbiz Movement has been suspended for a while because of all these things going on. But we get to the story that this is the time people are home watching right now, so we can entertain them and bring something closer to them, bring their favorite artists closer to them, so they can know exactly what you guys are up to. So that's why we decided to go live this time, because we was keeping it quiet like that. But anyway, welcome to Showbiz Movement, Five Star General.
Thank you very much for this. I really appreciate it. And much love to all those who are in trouble, sick in the hospitals, and all those who are going through stress, trauma, who have been cut off in different places, different locations that they are struggling. Much love to them. We're still with them in spirit, and we love them all.
That's good, man, because that's the message the message of courage to people out there who are in hospital and everything, and that's what they need right now, May God guide and protect all of us and make this thing over soon, so we can get back to our normal life. So we want to say get well soon to the Prime Minister as well. So this is very serious. We're telling everybody to take care, wash your hands, use your hand sanitizer and everything. Please stay at home, and that's the code. So stay at home and make sure wherever you're going, if it's necessary, don't go nowhere. If it's necessary, stay at home. But I think if you're going out right now, you should mean something. Am I right?
Yeah, definitely. We just have to abide by rules and regulation. In the Bible, in the Quran, those who disobey this, they face some consequences. We are very hard. So we just have to stay put, and just follow exactly what instruction we are given, so that we can see the other year.
That's good. That's good. Okay, let's go back to you. Let's go now to you, Five Star General. So how you been? Now I want to ask you, because Showbiz Movement is all about bringing artists closer to their fans. So the name Five Star General, I'm gonna start. But where does that come from? Five Star, because that's a very big name, though. So viewers are home watching right now would like to know more about you.
Well, actually, the name Five Star General originated actually from the time I decided to start singing music. That was 1998, and the first day I wrote my first song, which was "Make Them Say Within the One for Say." That is, let people say what they want to say. That was the title of the song. The night I went to bed, I slept as if we are at war, fighting with other people. Friends gave me that title in the dream. So when I woke up in the morning, what I concluded to myself is, you know what? I think this is a unique name. Definitely continue up to this day. There are other more important names that you can take and grab onto, but I just prefer I stick to that, because there must be a reason from God Almighty, whom I trust always, why that happened. So I stick to Five Star General.
That's nice, man. That's so. Viewers are home watching right now. First time on Showbiz Movement. Five Star General, the man himself, show you where them come from. So, okay, Five Star General. Now we're talking about music. You're a Sierra Leonean artist based in the UK. So, right now there's nothing going on when it comes to music or activities. What are you working on right now for your fans? Are you doing anything? Are you working on anything right now?
Definitely. Recently, one thing I always say is patriotism is very important. I recorded some brand tunes recently from back soon. I shoot a video from there because that's my native land, which I just believe the features in my video will more encourage me and entertain me, keep me going to make me happy. So I did most of my stuff back home. So with respect to that, I'm still working hard. But the reason why more I'm focused in music, I'm trying to pursue a career in music because we need to stand up and work as a team, all Australian musicians, to just make sure we put Sierra Leone music to the map. We can hear about Nigeria, Ghana, and all the rest, but we need to stand up strong and be united. If we are not united, we're not going to be strong. We can't do anything so far to international level. So I believe if anybody have talent, you can just walk on board and join the team. We all do us with important information to share, so we can just be up there in the music industry in the world.
Okay, that's very important. So, Five Star General, as a Sierra Leone, yeah, based UK based artist, there's a lot of things going on right now. Before even all these things started in the world, all this going on right now. There's a lot of things people are talking about the Sierra Leone music industry that's made to do, and you guys are not together. You guys are not doing something to put things together. I interviewed Jiboke the other week, which is the chairman of the Sierra Leone Artists Union. And I'm fortunate to ask him a few questions about how Sierra Leone music is doing based in the UK and back home. But it gives me quite a positive answer, which I really happy about the step he was taking regarding promoting Sierra Leone music in the UK. So you, as an UK-based artist, what do you think how Sierra Leone music is doing compared to another Afrobeat in the UK? How do you think Sierra Leone music is doing right now?
Well, one thing very important I would love to say, I'm part of that union you're talking about. Juboke is the president, definitely. But one thing I believe definitely in here, we have the team so that we can push our country, the name country, right up the map. Because Afrobeat is very interesting, and most of the countries are involving in Afrobeat. So definitely, I believe if we try to put ourselves together and we talk to promoters, we try to respect the promoters because they are putting in their effort, their time and money to promote our music, our careers, definitely we'll be able to progress. That's all I can say, very important.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you clearly.
Yeah. So yeah, you was talking about ask your question. Yeah, just continue.
Yeah, I said definitely. What I'm just hoping and asking all Sierra Leoneans. Sierra Leoneans have to love the Sierra Leone music. Sometimes it's difficult to write music. Sometimes, though, you cannot force somebody to listen to a music without lyrics or without good information. Definitely, but what I will say is, Sierra Leoneans we have to love each one another and support Sierra Leone music. Anything about Sierra Leone is about Sierra Leone people. Wherever you are in the world, you might change your nationality, but your original roots from Sierra Leone. So anything relating to Sierra Leone, you have to be part of it. We have to be positive and support our own productions. Definitely. I'm not saying people have to support anything that doesn't make sense to them, but if a music makes sense, with respect to all promoters, with all respect to all the DJs, please, I can only ask that you all support us, we all work as a team to put the name of Sierra Leone right up the map so that people can be proud to say, oh, that's a Sierra Leone musician. Just like P Square, if they go to Nigeria, everybody's proud to say that video is from Nigeria. So I believe if we also have those type of enthusiasm, patriotism to Sierra Leone music, because of Sierra Leone music, we can be able to make a difference. We can be part of the team around the world to be up there.
Yeah, well, that's what I want as well. As a Sierra Leone presenter living in UK, I want to hear good about Sierra Leone artists. I want to hear good about Sierra Leone music. But do you think, as an artist, because this is reality show, do you think as an artist the music is doing great when it comes to compare to another African countries? That's the question I'm asking you because it's all about reality. We have to face in the reality. If we don't face in the reality, then the music industry is not gonna go forward. So, as a Sierra Leone-based UK artist, do you think our music, Sierra Leone music, is compared to the other Afrobeat country that's playing right now, not just in the UK, all over the world?
Definitely, I 100 believe if we only have the fullest support of our people, the Sierra Leone music will definitely go right to the same margin with the other international musicians because we have potential talents. We are all talented. That's why most times there's one thing I discipline myself to is I cannot sing any music without positive information, or you cannot get a story from what I'm singing. All my songs, if you listen, there are more than 35 songs. All of them having to talk about positive and information passing on to people. So I believe we have the potential. It's just the support we have to get from our community. The reasons why I say this, I remember that was 2018 Independence Day, Sierra Leone Independence Day. At one of the shows I attended, it was more of Nigerian Afrobeat played. More of the Sierra Leone music she not played. And it was just like, oh my God, even one Nigerian guy have to say, oh, this is Sierra Leone Independence Day. Why is this? So we just have to support, everybody have to support the Sierra Leone music. So we cannot do it self. I cannot sing my own song, listen to it by myself. It has to be listened by the people, my people.
Okay. That's quite makes sense though, because at the end of the day, your people have to respect you and sell your music out there before other person can buy your music. You're right. So now I was gonna step in there, that part that you just said. Do you think the Sierra Leone community based in the UK are not supporting Sierra Leone music? Is that what you're trying to say? Because you keep calling up the people to support. So do you
Well,
think the Sierra Leone men are being
the point I'm saying is it's not like people are not supporting. People are supporting, but on a very low scale. The support I expect from Sierra Leoneans to support Sierra Leone musicians is very low to the margin, I can say. If you add that to when we heard of that video UK, the way Sierra Leoneans support people buying tickets everywhere to go there. I've seen several times Sierra Leone musicians coming from back home, coming here to perform live. People don't show that amount of support that they give to other nationalities. I don't have problem with them supporting them, but at least we have to give to our own people, our own industry, our own music industry to grow. Because if they can grow up in Sierra Leone, the first thing he's going to do is to build a very nice house. That is going to show the beauty of the. Most things have to go back to that place. And by doing those things back home, if any musician can do that, trust me, that's going to provide job for our people. So we have to support our own thing. I'm not saying you cannot support other nationalities. Definitely that will be impossible. But we have to support our own people. We have to support our brothers. We have to support our own music industry, our own musicians. We all have the talent. I'm not saying if somebody is singing something that doesn't make sense, people have to support. But I've seen in many cases, people can sing, make sensible music, but they are not having the support. So that have to really stop. We have to encourage people. People have to support us to push the Sierra Leone music industry to the mark so that we can level up with the other nationalities.
Oh, that's a very good answer because to be honest with you, what you're saying, if I can step in, I think you're right. But the fact that some fans are complaining that the Sierra Leone artists, they're not giving them the music they want to hear, they're not putting the song out there like the way the other countries they're doing there. So the songs they're not going nowhere, they're just between Sierra Leone. That's where it is. So do you think is that right for the artists to for the people for the Sierra Leone people because they too maybe they wanna get where they can say yeah that's my song but the song is not going nowhere the artists are not giving them the material for them to proud of the song. So do you think that's the right answer people are saying because I'm a presenter I've got viewers from fans out there as well because you're not the first Sierra Leone artist I've interviewed. I've interviewed a lot of Sierra Leone artists which I always ask them this question. And I got viewers from the fans out there as well who are there like saying, why you not listening to Sierra Leone music? Why you not buying Sierra Leone music? Why do you think Sierra Leone music is still moving forward? So these are the questions, the answers I got from them where they say the musicians they're not putting themselves out there for them to sell compared to the Nigerians, the Ghana. I can't compare. I remember when I was younger, back in the days, Sierra Leone was the top of music. Am I right?
Definitely. What I'm saying, I'm not disputing the view of people, but the point I'm saying here is, if the music is good, we have to all support the music. If the music is good, that's a lesson that we learned by the to go back to the studio and something constructive with vibes so that the people can buy the idea. Like, I remember there was one point in time. I mean, it's hard. Most people really. It's just recently I have to really pushing myself out there. I mean, forcing myself into the market so that people can know who is this person. I remember I performed at few shows that I was surprised people put money on stage. That was impressive. I appreciate. I felt good. I knew from that point that at least people were dancing to my performance, people were appreciating what I was doing. That made me feel good. So I think if the people keep doing those type of things, positive support, that will make sense. I'm not saying if the song is not good, people have to buy the idea or support the artist. No, if it's not good, people have to really accept that it's not good. But if it's good, definitely they have to understand that it is good. That's all. We have to support.
That's good. Thank you for that. That's a very good message. Okay, now let's come to you now, you yourself as an artist. Because we've been talking about Sierra Leone music, because which is you're a Sierra Leone artist, so I believe that's more important to you as well. If Sierra Leone music end up being viral, you're part of it, you're part of that team. So your name will be on that particular list. That's why I bring that up. So now let's go to you, five-star general. So now you've been how long have you been in the Sierra Leone music industry? How long have you been singing for?
I started doing music from 1998. Up to date, I'm still doing it. I'm still on it, because the problem here is sometimes people are not fortunate to start doing something. They progress straight. It's a gradual process, but still I keep my faith and still keep the momentum that I believe in my people, that one day there must be that full support, or the music must be here internationally. That I believe 100% for sure.
That's it. I like that. Then secondly, my next question to you is what are the challenges you're facing right now at the moment when it comes to music, when it comes to the musical industry?
Well, the challenges are too many, because one of the challenges I mean, is sometimes you can produce the music, produce videos, you cannot reach anywhere because of we don't have that promotion and support. I mean, from our people, and even from some people who are supposed to, support us. But I cannot blame them much because of some misunderstanding that might have occurred in the previous years with other people. So those grudges have been existing. So one thing I can say is, with the DJs, with promoters, we have to mend that bridge so that they can support us, they can be with us, they can play our songs, so people can hear those things out there. Because if you're hearing our songs, we do music from A to Z. It will not make sense to anybody so far. It will just be a losses, a more of waste of time and resources. So I can say to what my request to promoters, to DJs are, is just come on. I want people to support us, trust in us. If there have been mistakes in other transactions with other musicians, let them please put that aside and give try to other people, so that we can forge ahead. Sierra Leone music can be up there. Because I know some instances where I know promoters and musicians, artists, they fall apart because of funny reasons. But one thing again, to we the musicians also singing, you cannot expect somebody to pour his money on you. You just expect from, because you are the musician, just to get everything so far, whatever the person has invested, the capital and the interest, you want to get everything so far. That doesn't work that. We have to respect those pouring their finances, their funds into promoting your business. That is your own business. That's your own career. If somebody comes by and say, oh, hey, I'm going to support you, I'm going to spend my money on you to promote you to another level, you have to respect that. If there's any misunderstanding, try to calm yourself down and talk to that person so that you can have, you can be a common grounds. So the problem can be resolved. It's not something you have to fight over or insult or be very rude or no. Respect have to be in the industry with the promoters, with the DJs, and all the rest of it. And my request to the DJs, please, please, if they can help us, we're playing our music because the more they play the music, the more I think people get used to it. But if the music are not played, definitely it's not going to work. So we have to them too because of that own feel. They have to promote us out there.
Okay, that's good. Is that because those are the things that you think that's the challenges you're facing right now when it comes to promoting your music, the DJs and the support from the people? So, as an artist, how you handling that? How you coping with that? What are the strategy you're working on to work out, get different and get this different being sorted? Because it's kind of like a very important in your career as a musician to have good relationship with the DJs, good relationship with the fans out there, people who think have God with your new music, and what are the things you as an artist personally putting in place to work out all these things to resolve?
Well, one thing I always say is anything in life is a big sacrifice. If you don't sacrifice, you don't expect to reap anything out of it. You have to sacrifice something before you can get something out of it. Personally, before I even sing any music out there, like all my songs, what I do, I have a mini studio. I have to play my own beats a little bit, the way I think the rhythm will go, then master that to my own lyrics, and then I will move to a very senior producer to help me work on that and produce the song properly. Then when that happens,
That's good.
financially, it's difficult financially because if you are just making song, I've made up to 35 songs. I have not made a single P out of that. I remember back home, uh, before I came to I mean I traveled. I make shows in Atuga Mini Stadium up to Sierra Rutai, but I did not make too much money out of it because of why I was doing everything by myself. So it's difficult, it's very difficult. I've just been trying to keep my head above water because if you have the talent, you cannot just say, oh, you have to start from somewhere before people can come in. So that is what still I'm doing. I hope one day there must be that honest and genuine person that will come on board and say, you know what, my friend, I have to work with you and push me out there.
Okay, that's good. But you just mentioned something very important. You've been doing this for like so long, like you never give up. What really motivates you? What really keep you going? That's what I want to know about fights in general. What really the viewers at home and fans there would like to know what really motivates you, what really keep you going in the musical industry.
Well, one of the things that keep me going is very important is I believe in my lyrics. If you listen all my songs, if you listen them carefully, you can see that I have constructive lyrics. I make sure I take my time like a month or 2 or 3 to just write one song. If you listen my songs, the lyrics are very strong and they are meaningful. So sometimes it's not just like doing something I think I will just fly away. I take my time to, do something that will appease our people. Because if I have the information and the lyrics or the type of style I think my people will love, definitely I have to keep going. Something cannot, Rome was not built in a day. You have to take your time gradually, gradually. People will end up loving your music or liking they become your fans. So we have to start from somewhere. Because of I believe that Sierra Leone music will go up there one day. My strength and my energy and effort, I always try to put hard to make sure we all work as a team to put that name up there, Sierra Leone musicians. It's not just five-star general, but Sierra Leone musicians. I think that will make me just one of the happiest men people on earth.
That's good. That's good. Anyway, I like. Are you enjoying the interview so far? How are you feeling anyway?
It's fantastic. It's fantastic. This is a very good privilege I had from Heritage. I really appreciate this. I mean, for some people who have seen me or heard me for the first time, I love you all. I respect you all. You have all the right to support our music, Sierra Leone music, so that we can reach another level. It's very difficult for us also to survive. If we are doing this, we are doing it for our country. Because if we don't stand up firm, Sierra Leone music is not going anywhere. We will just be in the same position. Definitely, we need to support people and support ourselves so that we can do something better for our country. The name Sierra Leone is very important. That's a unique name, Lion Mountain. We can't let that go down. We have to be on top.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I support you on that. I support you on that. But it's just like sometimes you do when you do this kind of interview, people would like to hear your views and get to know about you. It's for your fans as well. It's very good for your fans as well. They know exactly what you're up to and what exactly you think about what the musical industry is doing right now when it comes to music, the entertainment industry in Sierra Leone. Because I live with a lot of Sierra Leone big artists that always talk to me about about the industry out there in Sierra Leone. So now you based in the UK, how are you doing for your music to get to the people of Sierra Leone back home in Sierra Leone?
Well, definitely. If it's not because of this disaster we are going through, this pandemic, definitely, I was thinking of start putting myself out there, making at least one time launch an album because I have more than 35 songs, compile an album and just release it to the people so that they can really understand that there are people, some people criticize rally music, but there are talents out here that we can do something that will really, makes rally proud. Definitely, all we need is let them have the patience to listen to music. Sometimes everybody have different style of music. I do lovers rock. I don't do hip hop because hip hop is very difficult for me. One thing I believe in, I don't know how to beef anybody because it's more of beefing stuff. There is always problems. So, like, I prefer to just go lovers rock, zouk, calypso, and a lottery of dancehall. So that makes me gospel. These are the things I do, definitely.
That's good. So why do you choose to like because of the hip hop or the style that is in hip hop, that's why you decide to choose to lovers that's why you decide to choose lovers rock. So how do you think lovers rock is doing in Sierra Leone when it comes to really, really popular songs? Is it that popular in Sierra Leone, lovers rock? Apart from the
Well,
Jamaican ones.
one thing I've learned is we have never had a rare musician that have been really focused on lovers rock in Sierra Leone. So most people, when
I think I can remember we had one before. I don't know. Jungle Leaders. I think they were singing Lovers Rock as well. I don't know if I'm right or wrong.
well, jungle leaders, yeah, they do. But what I mean is consistently going with lovers rock. If you listen,
Oh,
50 to
okay.
60% of my songs are is just lovers rock because definitely I believe lovers rock with the informations in lovers rock I'll be able to really reach my people properly and gospel. So I try to at least be versatile a little bit, touch different angles, but the only one I try to avoid is hip hop because I'm not good at it to say.
I love your honesty, bro. I love your honesty. Okay, well now thank you very much, thanks to General. Viewers at home watching Showbiz Movie right now. We've been we're back. I'm still gonna go back to the reality, what's going on right now in the world. And we all know there is a big setback right now. So I'm telling everybody out there, please stay home if it's necessary to go out to do your shopping and come back in, going to work and come back in. And apart from that, stay home and stay safe. That's the advice we're giving to everybody right now, not just in the UK, all over the world. So with me here, I have Sierra Leone UK-based artist, Five Star General. As you all just listened to the interview, so we're gonna play one of his song right now called "Call Me" by Five Star General. It's a lovers rock song and it's very very good. So can we drop one of Five Star General's song called "Call Me" please by Five Star General? Thank you.
Long time you have not been calling me. I want to call throughout the day and the night. We have one. This is Five Star General. You see, Robbers Rock time. I agree, well. Hey, hey. Keep on calling. I love you till the song goes on. No, keep on calling. Keep on calling, my sweetie, my lady. Keep on calling. I love you till the sun song goes on, no. Keep on calling. Keep on calling, keep on calling, my sweetie, my lady. I want your call on my phone in the day. I want your call on my phone in the night. You are my queen, I'm a happy desire. Call me on my phone everywhere that I go. You are my sweetie, you are my pretty. I got to go extra mile for my lover. I got to do all my best for my lover. You are my goal, my diamond that I have now. I want your call on my phone in the daytime. I want your call on my phone in the nighttime. Give me all the love that I need from you, girl. Now, cock it up, fling it up, cock it up, fling it up, girl. You are my sweetie and my lady. Cock it up, fling it up, cock it up, fling it up, girl. Keep on calling. I love you till the sun goes down. No, keep on calling. Keep on calling, my sweetie, my lady. Keep on calling. I love you till the sun goes down. No, keep on calling. Keep on calling, my sweetie, my lady. So long, I've been really waiting for your call. So long, I need your call in the morning. At any time you think I'm sleeping, I need your call in the evening. And when you see the sun is setting. So long, you are my pretty, you are my lady. Give me all the love that I need from you, girl. Now you are my sweetie, you are my lover. Keep on calling. I love you till the sun goes down. No, keep on calling. Keep on calling, my sweetie, my lady. Keep on calling. I love you till the sun goes down. No, keep on calling. Keep on calling, my sweetie, my lady. I want your call on my phone in the day. I want your call on my phone in the night. You are my queen, I'm a happy desire. Call me on my phone everywhere that I go. You are my sweetie, you are my pretty. I got to go extra mile for my lover. I got to do all my best for my lover. You are my goal, I'm a diamond that I have now. I want your call on my phone in the daytime. I want your call on my phone in the nighttime. Give me all the love that I need from you, girl. Now, cock it up, fling it up, cock it up, fling it up, girl. You are my sweetie and my lady. Cock it up, fling it up, cock it up, fling it up, girl. You are my sweetie and my lady. Listings, me up the boss. Keep on calling. I love you till the sun goes down. No, keep on calling. Keep on calling, my sweetie, my lady. Keep on calling. I love you till the sun goes down. No, keep on calling. Keep on calling, my sweetie, my lady.
Yeah, welcome to Showbiz Movement. I hope you enjoyed that video that just played by the man himself called Five Star General. So that's what we're talking about. Is a lover rock artist. Trust me, I enjoyed the song. Five Star General, can you hear me?
I can hear you, brother.
So I want you to tell viewers a little bit about that video. I really enjoyed that song though, and I believe my viewers at home are watching as well. They enjoy it. So where did you shoot that video?
That was shoot directly back home, Sierra Leone. As I tell you always repeatedly, everything is about Sierra Leone business. I mean, I need to show the world beautiful landscape, everything about Sierra Leone, the culture, everything is more powerful, man. We just need to support. That's all I want to see.
That's good. Anyway, one thing I like about you, as you said, you take a different path when it comes to singing. In Sierra Leone, you get to take the lovers rock part. What really motivated you to decide to do lovers rock? That's what we want to know first. Because you say you know you're not gonna go closer to hip hop. What really motivate you to choose lovers rock?
Well, it's not more or less like lovers rock strictly. I do like gospel. I do some traditional songs, but I just believed because of the information. Sometimes I don't want to just sing a song that will strictly that will be restricted to just my country people. At least if we want to go international, we have to do something that all type of nationality can understand and hear exactly. Because mostly, if you listen, lovers rock, most people try to sing in English, which every country can understand easily because of the lyrics, the words you use. So that is why I try to a little bit put my attention there and lean on that side. But I do style, other type of style of music. I do lovers rock. I do gospel. I try to avoid hip hop particular. I try to avoid it completely. I'm not good at
That's
it.
good, man. That's good. As I said to you, I love your honesty, bro. But anyway, you're doing great. You're doing great. So I wanna ask you right now, what message you wanna send out there for some young Sierra Leone artists who both home and abroad? What advice you wanna give to them to push the industry forward?
One of the major things I want to say here is we have to love each other. We have to give the support to each other, and we have to respect our presenters, promoters, the DJs. We have to love them. We have to respect them because if they are playing our songs out there, they are trying to push us out there. It is not compulsory, but they are just trying to play their part. So we cannot disrespect them. We expect them to do everything for us, to assist us. We have to respect them. We have to love them. We are the same people apart from other things. We are the same people and we are having the same goal. It is just the same artistical, works we are all doing. But we have to just have that love and show some love to each other. That's it. Because if we do that, definitely, from what I have seen with some other promoters and some other musicians happen, we don't need to go down that path if we want the music industry to grow. We have to just stay put and respect. That's it. Pay attention to our careers and see how it goes. So everything is
Yeah,
is down to respect. Even from the Bible and the Quran, God recommend respect. So in any aspect, if somebody is doing every little bit for you, it's just like one time I was telling one of my colleagues, I said, listen, your fans should be your power, they be your backbone. Whatever happens, if you succeed in life without your fans, you cannot succeed. You cannot survive. So they have to be there for you to survive. So with that, you have to respect your fans. Even if you are in the street, whatever important you are doing. I'm not saying life threatening stuff, but if you have a fan that is just trying to give you a shout out, come on, just show some love. Turn to that fan and just talk to them, even if it's hi, how are you? Simple and go on. That's it really. But we have to show some love. We have to be respectful.
that's good. That's good. Sometimes like when artists respect their fans, it's kind of like it makes sense because an artist without a fans and a management, I don't see how you can move forward. That's how I look at it because you get to build your respect for your fans and your team and you understand. So, but one thing I want to ask you, Five Star General, you've been in the Sierra Leone music industry for quite a while now. You understand, maybe you understand more than me, because me I'm a presenter, you're an artist. I would like to ask you what's the main reason why Sierra Leone artists don't- they're not trying to get to do collabo with another foreign artist? What's the main reason? Because I believe that's one way to move. You talking about putting Sierra Leone music worldwide to the map. I think that's the way. I can count a few Sierra Leone artists that I've done a collab with another different foreign artist. I can literally call few of them. So I would like to know why you guys are not trying to do collab with another country. So maybe that will help the musical industry to move forward as well.
Well, one thing, even me sitting here, definitely I would love to do that collabo with another nationality to do some collabo. But there's one thing always I say: if you don't have the correct links, I mean, to do anything, it can't happen because, and you have to be strong somehow also with your lyrics. The other artists you're going to feature in to collabo with have to a little bit have some respect for what you do, your own lyrics, because they are not just going to come and fall on a dumping ground to join you to do a mess. You have to just do that. You have to be strong a little bit. So most times we have to work for that connection. Everything in the whole world, whether it's business, in any aspect of life, you have to get the correct link. If you don't have the correct link, it's not going to work. Because the artist is not just going to come from there, or you're not just going to fly to, let's say, Nigeria and get in contact with them. You have to get the correct link, a correct channel that you can contact these people, and they are happy to work with you, they work with you. Definitely, I'll be very
Yeah.
grateful if I have the same opportunity.
Okay, that's good because maybe you're right. That's the link again. That's more important. But I believe if you got a network, if you got a team that working on your behalf to get these artists closer to you, you can get a connection with them when you can fortunate. Okay, let's say even have you got how many songs do you got in your album right now?
I have total recorded song, mix and master recorded songs of 35 plus.
35. In that 35 songs, how many collabs do you have?
Well, I have up to 5 collabos with other Sierra Leone artists, musicians.
Okay, is it based in the UK or based in Sierra Leone?
Uh, one is based in America, one is based in Holland, and the rest are based in Sierra Leone.
Okay, that's number one. So when are we? Because I know right now everything is on standstill. I know everything is not going on right now. We have to obey and wait for everything to get back to normal. So this album, are you planning to launch it in Sierra Leone or are you planning to launch it in UK?
Well, definitely, I'm planning to launch that in UK. But as I said repeatedly, priority has to be given to Sierra Leone to make a VIP show first. From there, then I can come here also. But I'm still back on making a show here because we have Sierra Leoneans based here. Definitely, I would love them to enjoy my songs, listen to my songs, and give their own support. That's all I can say.
Okay, thank you very much, Five Star General. I hope you enjoyed the interview though, because this is get to do with the first time doing it pandemic showbiz movement. Fortunate to interview live. I'm really, really, really happy you showed up, and I hope you enjoyed the interview as well.
I'm very happy and very grateful for Heritage Multimedia to give me this opportunity to be live and to be able to interact with you guys and people can view what exactly we're discussing. I really
Yeah, thank you
appreciate.
very
I
much.
hope I hope
Thank you
I
very
hope
much.
this will just continue. At least your support is very important.
Thank you. I'm always
Definitely
there. I'm
ask
always there,
everybody.
man.
Definitely, I
Remember,
respect that. From the first time, your support to this point. I mean, I wish I would have known you for long. I definitely believe we would have gone so far because that is just life. As I say always, sometimes the correct connection, if it's not there, definitely you cannot know people. I go up and down, but you cannot just bump into people. People have other things, but people you have to go through chatting connections or chatting channels to know people and come in contact with people. Definitely. But I really appreciate all the effort and everything to this moment. I hope God will
thank
bless
you.
you.
Thank you very much.
All
Thank
right.
you very much. So, do you have any message you want to give out there to your fans out there, to anybody that supported your music career and everything?
Definitely, I'm always open up for any support, for any promoter or anybody who's ready to work with me throughout this journey. Definitely, I will promise that person I will not let them down. And number two is I'm asking everybody to stay put and stay strong throughout this pandemic so that they can witness the other show and other parts of life. Definitely, please, please, please follow the instructions given from the NHS, the authorities, so that we can see the other day, 2021. I love you all. That's all I can say. Much love.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much, Five-Star General. As you all hear from the man himself, Five-Star General, please let's help the NHS, let's stay at home and just, I know it's really hard right now. That's why I decided to bring ShowBiz movement closer to you so you can watch, you can have something at home to watch. And in as much as doing that, please try to wash your hand and make sure you sanitize your hand. Wherever you go in, make sure it's necessary to go outside. If it's not necessary, stay in and enjoy yourself and watch a movie, or it's not easy, but we have to do it. So for me now, I'm gonna be back next week. Showbiz Movement is back live every Tuesday on every TV. Next week, I'm gonna have a new artist here as well, talking about his career and everything. We're gonna make sure we bring entertainment closer inside your house. So I'm gonna say bye for now. I hope you stay safe and make sure you go out where necessary. Wash your arm. For me and my beautiful guest, Mr. General, we're gonna say bye for now. See you back next week. Bye. Stay safe.
Hello, I'm Susan Jumoke Fajano Thomas. It is important for us to stay at home. It is important for people to stay at home. By staying at home, you will help control the spread of the virus. You will help control the virus from spreading to your friends, colleagues, and the community. It is important we come together at this time to work together to support each other. Is by doing this and by staying at home that we can fight this virus. Also, it is important to practice social distancing, which means you need to stay 2 meters away from other people at all times. Please, let's do it together. #stay at home. Thank you.
Heritage TV. La, 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 la. Heritage TV.
Everybody in London, have you heard that Heritage Television has come up with something new? All your functions and celebrations can now be multi-camera live stream that was only reserved for the rich and famous. Having a function in London can be viewed clean and clear immediately from any part of the world. Trust Heritage TV to give you a better reach. Heritage Television also does photography that will make you the envy of all your friends and family. Heritage Television is the best. All your functions like birthdays, funerals, weddings, church anniversaries or harvest. Heritage Television is the master. We are in the heart of London with an ultra-modern equipped studio. You can call us on 020-800-46100 or email us info@heritagetv.co.uk or mobile 0734 1234 560. Heritage Television will do you proud.